I want to talk about one of the bigger paradoxes in the business world in the last few years. I get many questions from company leaders that ask me, Stephen, do we need to work together with those big technology companies like Facebook, like Google, like Amazon, or do we need to look for a different strategy and build our own powerful brand? And this is a paradox because I truly believe that it's not an or question, it is an and question. I don't see any other choice that you have as a company than to partner up with the big technology companies. I mean, if you don't work together with Facebook, Google or Amazon, you're shooting yourself in the foot and you're missing out on the opportunities. And some people say, hey, I don't want to make those guys bigger. That is a very naive way of looking at things. I mean, you have to surf on their success and make sure you grab all the opportunities that those guys offer you. If you're in product selling, Amazon is probably your biggest store in the future. Any company can use Facebook to do advertising in a more personalized, more fun and a cheaper way than ever before, and Google makes sure that your information gets found. So you don't have another choice than to invest a lot of money and a lot of resources in those platforms and just use them as a scale up of your own business. But the truth is, of course, these guys are extremely powerful and they are creating some sort of a extreme commodity magnet in the world. So imagine that Google Home or Amazon Echo becomes extremely successful. So that means that if you want to buy a product or you want to buy an insurance product, for instance, you say, hey Google, I need an insurance for this trip, can you help me with that? Or hey Amazon, I need washing powder, can you help me with that? And they actually give you a concrete answer. They offer you a certain product and you can buy it. So what happens here is that Amazon and Google become the main brand and your brand becomes like a level B brand. We trust the big player and we trust that they will make a good recommendation, and the moment that that happens, you actually become a B category brand. And this is happening. It's the biggest digital commodity magnet that we've ever seen in the world. So yes, you will have to partner with them, but on the other hand, it's really important to build your own brand identity to make sure you don't get downgraded every time that those big guys invent something new. And there are different strategies to do that. I think one of the first things that is crucial is to understand as a business leader that marketing is not just marketing to humans anymore. You also have to do marketing to machines. I mean, the machines are a target audience for you. If you agree that more and more people will take more and more buying decisions thanks to algorithms, then it's your job as a business leader to influence the algorithms. So the computer and the machine are part of the audience that you have to, work with to influence the buying decision power. So I think that is a crucial step to build your own brand identity, to do marketing to humans and to machines. Second thing that can make a huge difference is to make sure that you are very, very good in the human part of doing business. And I wrote this in my book, When Digital Becomes Human, but it's still extremely valid today. You can make a huge difference if you have the opportunity to do real life things and experiences with your customers, and excelling in that human touch can make a big, big difference. And the last important strategy, I think, is finding communication channels next to Facebook and Google and so on. Find communication channels that really still influence your buyers. For some of you, maybe that's TV advertisement, I don't know. But in many cases, it's finding influencers, for instance. Who is influencing the thoughts of your target audience? Is it the traditional press? Or is it vloggers? And I just want to share an example that I wrote in my new book, Customers Day After Tomorrow. It's from a foundation in Belgium that is trying to fight against cancer. It's called Kom op tegen kanker. They, of course, want to try to reduce the number of people that are smoking, and they want to discourage youngsters to start with smoking. So they've tried everything in the past. I mean, they had traditional advertisement, they had the government saying things, but those were all top-down communication strategies with limited impact. What they've done this year is they looked for vloggers, and they gave those vloggers information about, how bad smoking is for you. And they just asked them, they said, take a look at that, and maybe you could make a video out of it to tell your audience that smoking is really bad for you. And please don't mention our foundation, just give your own personal opinion. And that's exactly what many vloggers did on the Belgian market. They made videos, youngsters look at it, and it was one of the biggest impactful campaigns that foundation did to reduce smoking amongst youngsters. They looked for a trusted channel. So to summarize it, I mean, this is a very big paradox, right? You have the power of those big guys and you have to make them more powerful, yes, but of course you're taking advantage of their success by surfing on their waves and making sure you grab that opportunity. So invest a lot of money with the big guys, but at the same time, fight it and build your own brand to make sure you don't get drawn in that commodity magnet, and do marketing to machines. Invest in your human touch and look for communication channels that can still influence your target audience. So this is a topic that really fascinates me. I think this is extremely important to think about in your company, how you will deal with that situation. So I hope this was a good source of inspiration. If you liked it, do me a favor and please share the video. And I'm hoping to see you again in one of my next videos. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.